Hello, darlings. I'm Peri Lyons. This is Moonstruck TV and A1R Psychic Radio. We're the biggest metaphysical network in the world. Not to brag, but smoke them if you got them. Speaking of smoking if you got them, I don't know if you can see in the back there, I put some magic colored stuff in my fire. So, woo-woo, all very magical. So happy year of the wood snake, everyone. It's the Chinese, I don't know if you know about the Chinese zodiac, but it's a 12-year cycle, and it usually starts late January, early February. So if you were born in the year of the snake, congratulations. This is going to be a very good year for you. The year of the snake is normally a year of great transition, of we're shedding old ways and coming into new ways. People born in the year of the snake are often very beauty-oriented. Snake is an ancient symbol of beauty in ancient texts. They're also good at doing things like sort of starting over again really quickly as the snake sheds its skin. They're also very resilient, see above shedding skin. And also, I'm deathly afraid of you guys. No, I'm not. I'm so scared of snakes. So I'm going to pretty much spend this year hiding under the couch. It's also a good year for the following. If your year of the rat, which is 1960, 1972, 1984, and like that, 1996. It's a very good year. It's a salty pool moon. I'm not actually sure why they call it salty pool moon. It just means that you'll probably fall madly in love and have good luck in business. Both would be great. I wish I was a rat. Year of the horse, which is like 1954, 1966, 1978, 2002. I think I missed one there. Oh, well. If you're a horse, you know you're a horse. Horses are great. Horses are they're beautiful and independent and kind of self-sufficient, but also very cheerful. But we like them anyway. So for horses, it's the year of the peach blossom, as well as the wood snake. It's the peach blossom star, which means that it's going to be a much nicer year for you than, say, last year. So things are about to get a lot better in your domestic and romantic life. About time, too. If you're born in the year of the monkey, which is 68, 68 plus 12, 1980, 1992, what's 1992, 2004? I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at math. Anyway, it's the year of the, I can't read my own writing. Red Cheetos? No, that's not right. I think Red Lantern Star. So again, for all of you guys, good year for love, pretty good year for business and for money. And that's fabulous. Who doesn't like business and money? All good. Good for year of the dog too. So that's 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 1994, and whatever was 12 years after 1994. I'm sorry. It's the red matchmaker star is ascendant for you guys. So if you're born in the year of the dog, and if you are very loyal, for one thing. You're very good at telling the truth, which can make you a lot of friends and the occasional enemy. You're very good at seeing what's actually going on. And again, these are all kind of cheerful signs. I'm year of the tiger, which is probably why my shoulder's on fire. And we're going to wait till next year to have a good year. But in general, it's a year in which we'll find our own resilience for dogs, rats, horses, and monkeys. It's a year in which love is very much aspected. And for the rest of us, there's always next year. No, it's generally a pretty prosperous year. Anyway, so that's, if you're interested in Chinese and Western astrology, like what is a Libra dog like, or what is a Taurus horse? Shout out to my friend Katerina, who's one of those. There's a great book. Grab a pen. It's by my wonderful friend, the late Suzanne White, and it's called The New Astrology. It is awesome. I've never had a book stolen so often by famous people. True fact. Courtney, if you're out there, I'd like my book back. Okay, and now we're going to segue, like that. That's the segue. You know what? Well, before I segue into the psychic tarot weather, I just want to take a moment and thank my viewers and my listeners. I really love you guys. I get the best people calling in, and I feel like you're my own personal kind of, I don't know, love squad. And I'd like to thank my great friends like Nancy and the other Nancy, and there's a third Nancy, and Meredith, Katerina, Jennifer, all you guys, my squad of the heart, which doesn't actually rhyme, but you know what I mean. So to all of you, I love you. Happy Chinese New Year. It actually begins in about 3 hours, I think. So if you suddenly feel different. Oh, one last thing before we do the psychic tarot weather. It's also a very powerful new moon tonight. It's a new moon in Aquarius, only happens once a year. And a new moon, also called the dark of the moon, which sounds all sexy and mysterious. So I kind of like that one better. But new moon sounds kind of cheery and shiny. That's good too. New moon in Aquarius, new moons are good for beginnings. So it's a great night or tomorrow for setting intentions, for kind of wiping the slate clean and just starting again. Since it's in Aquarius, if you want to make sort of intentions about friends, about social justice, about all the things that Aquarius kind of rules, about your future, all that good stuff. Great time to do it. Okie doke. Now we're going to do the psychic tarot weather. Hey, Angela. Oh, hey, Texas. I'm going to just do the psychic tarot weather. While you're waiting, I'm going to ask that you breathe in deeply like this. And then one more on top of that, like that. Then I'm going to ask that you breathe out like this. Which sounds rude. So if anybody laughs at you, just refer them to me and I'll come over and frown at them. Do that a few times because what that does is resets your nervous system. Good? Yes?
Thank you.
Okay.
What kind of reading is this? I'm sorry. Is it medium or tarot?
Whatever. I'm a psychic. I'm an all-purpose mystic, basically. So give me about 3 minutes. I'm just going to do the psychic tarot weather for all of us, and I'll be right with you. And just do that breathing while you're waiting. Sure. Okay, guys. Interesting cards this week. I've got gold cards. So look, I have actually my nails done. And they're gold because I have a moon in Leo. If you Leo anywhere in your chart, you like gold, shiny things. Woohoo! Okay, first one. Oh, and just so you know, this is for this week. If you're watching or listening, even if you weren't trying to, and if you weren't trying to, shame on you, but come back next week. So this just applies to you the week starting today, ending next Wednesday, when you'll tune in and get the next week's reading. So this week starts out with the Fool card, which does not mean that you're a fool. There we go. Very shiny card. If you'll notice, the Fool card, he's stepping off into the unknown, and his little dog, and your little dog too, his little dog is either warning him not to go or asking him to take him with him. So you're about to take a big step up in your life. And it might be kind of a scary one, but hey, no risk, no reward. I mean, don't be too risky, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so you're starting sort of a new cycle in your life, and very interesting. I think the seeds for this were planted sometime in the last 6 weeks. So as you move forward, just bring your old self with you, but the best parts of your old self, and be open to the parts of your new self that are showing themselves to you. I have a feeling that this is a time that you're going to discover kind of an inner bravery, an inner discipline, and an inner determination that's going to really be useful for you in the year to come. Woo, I love doing that. Okay, the next card, this is very interesting. This card heralds, it's the Wheel of Fortune card. I don't know if you remember that song from the LA Confidential soundtrack. I just dated myself. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, so Wheel of Fortune card basically means one thing. Your luck kind of sucked for rather a while there. It's suddenly about to get much better. Don't know why, don't know how. It's a very simple card. I know other people make it a lot more complicated, but they're not me. But so it means your luck might have just not been good. And then suddenly, sometimes almost overnight, it gets a lot better. A lot better. Third card, Three of Pentacles, often means, I used to call this the record company card back when there were records and record companies. It's a craftsman. I don't know if you can see this. And he's just done some beautiful stonework in the cathedral owned by two very strangely dressed people. And he's showing them his handiwork, and they're saying, very nice stonework. And no, we don't know why we're dressed like this, but it means an artist who is either getting some sort of secure job, like within an artist, like in record companies used to be that when an artist was signed, they'd be creative, but they'd have like this corporate kind of security blanket around them. So this might be a side hustle too, because this often suggests that something you do for fun is also making you money. So it's a time to look at all your marketable talents, even if you don't think they're marketable. Maybe ask your friends, what talent do I have that I don't know about? And then listen to the answer. So there you go. That's the week. Come back next week for next week's cards. Hello, dear. Angela, thank you for being so kind. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Love that Texas twang there. Very cute. Um, okay, I like to connect to people through their birthdays. So when is your birthday, my dear? Are you there, Angela?
Yes, I'm sorry. I
Hello?
muted you. Okay, I muted you with my cheek. My birthday is May 5th.
Oh, we love Tauruses around here. Shout out to all my Taurus girls. And how can I help you today?
Well, I would like an overall reading about my life. These last 6 months I've been back and forth with somebody, and then we ended things, and I met somebody else, and it was really great in the beginning, but then things ended. It was really good in the beginning, and then it all went to hell. I don't know what. I mean, he's a
I think I
difficult
know why.
person, I found out, and I'm sorry?
Was the second guy an air sign like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius?
No, the first guy, the one that
Oh,
I've been
sorry.
with for
Yeah,
6 years, he
yeah,
he was he's an Aquarius. Him and I broke up, and I met somebody else. We dated for three
yeah.
months,
Got it.
and like I said, everything was great. And then he was a Scorpio, and then we ended things, and Aquarius came back begging me for another chance. We got engaged, and things
Hmm.
were really good. He was missing me. He could not. He said he could live without me. And then a couple of months later, things changed, and literally today, he packed up and left. And I'm relieved. I'm
Oh
relieved
my
that he's
God.
gone because
Yeah.
it was just it was crowding me. I felt like a prisoner. I did,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
accusations of me
You do.
cheating and doing things I'm not doing, and it's just
Yeah.
it's done, and I don't want to be with him, but I'm just kind of wondering what's next. I want to know what is next as far as my love life, and again, just overall, my finances is something that I'm probably more concerned about than
Okay.
my
We
love life.
got it. So let me just get this straight. And now you have to tell me your birthday again, because I connect to people through their birthdays, and I got so wrapped up in your story that I've now forgotten yours. Tell me your birthday again.
May 5th.
Right. I'm sorry. Taurus, of course. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
So, okay. First of all, Aquarius and Taurus, not so much. I'm going to say it's it's going to be really good at the beginning. Um, Aquarian men are also going through a really weird time right now. Everything is in Aquarius, like everything in the small planets, the big planets, you name it, they're going through it. So, and they tend to be, problem with Taurus and Aquarius is Tauruses tend to be caregivers and empathetic and very, really give. And Aquarius men tend to, how can I put this? Kind of take, not all of them, but they tend to have a hard time connecting to their emotions. And when they do connect to their emotions, sometimes it's the wrong ones. So I'm not crazy about Taurus Aquarius. I think it's good for as long as it lasts, but I don't know, for the long run, not so sure. I would not be with anybody that you've been with before. I would take a deep breath like that, and then take a couple of weeks off from dating. I don't think I'd let the second guy back in your life either. I get the feeling that he's kind of a narcissist. I feel like what happened was
Yes.
he love bombed you. Yeah. And this is what narcissists do. I know it's a popular word, but I'm going to use it correctly. A genuine narcissist will do this. He will come on with all guns blazing. He will send you flowers. He'll write songs about your name, sometimes even good ones. Well, not that often. He will yeah, tell you everything a woman wants to hear and then some. And then as soon as he's got you, he's like, okay, bored, next. And it's really strange because they'll just turn up just like that. And you're like, what happened to the guy who used to come in here and get on his knees and sing a song to me? It's like, oh, well, he's gone now. So I would say, I think what I'd like you to do is say with me, I'm no longer open for narcissists. Say it with me. I am no longer open for narcissists.
I'm no
Okay,
longer open to narcissists.
there you go. Bingo. I put that into the law of truth for you. I think what's coming up, I think there's going to be real upswing for you. Definitely around your birthday, but I think in about 6 to 8 weeks. How do you normally meet people? I think you're very attractive, and it sounds like you're also pretty young, but you're very cute, I got to say. So I don't think meeting people is a problem for you. I would think about, if you've been dating online, I would think about getting offline for a little while and meet people in real life. And the other thing is, go where the good fish are. If you go to church or synagogue or anything like that, maybe start showing up and maybe volunteer for some stuff, or do some volunteer work when you have a little time. A, it's not a bad way to get a new job or get a side job. And B, it's a good way to meet good people, good men, because if they're volunteering, they're good people. Either that or they're listening to the show and they're going to use it to pick up girls, but I don't think so. So what I also get for you is, you haven't been really using your main talent. I think it's something as a create. Are you like a brilliant hairdresser or something that you're not doing?
No, I'm not a hairdresser, but I'm very creative, and I like
Yeah,
a lot of interaction. I love to do PR, marketing. I
yeah.
like to interact with people. And I recently got an offer to join this design company that does window treatment. And I
Oh,
just
that's
signed
great.
a contract with them, and it's
Great.
creative, and it's something that it's active. My job is behind a desk, and it's boring, but it pays the
Yes.
bills. It pays
You're
good.
okay. So you're right on target. I knew it wasn't hairdresser, but I knew it had something to do with like beauty and beautiful things and moving around. So good for you. You're right on target. And I would just, the only things you have to do is show up early for that job, because your boss is a real stickler for time. So show up 15 minutes early every day. Never call in sick. I mean, obviously, if your leg is falling off, but aside from that, not so much. And after about 6 months, I think they're going to promote you. So I'm so glad you got that job. It's right in line with what I'm seeing for you. So your finances are going to improve. The other thing is, I think you've got a side hustle, but wait until you settle into the new job to think about the side hustle. Side hustle, I'm not sure
Well,
what it is. Yeah.
that's my side hustle. The design company is my side hustle. It's what I do on Saturdays, and I have a Monday through Friday job at a law firm, and I'm doing good
Oh,
there.
yeah, you are. Um, I think what's going to happen is in 6 months, and stay right now, with things so crazy in the world right now, stability is good. But I think if you hint around at the design job, you'll find that um, they might want you full time. So don't make any big decisions right now, not till after June, maybe. But you've got a good year ahead of you, and you're handling your finances well. You've trimmed down a lot of your finances recently. So I'm very proud of you for that. It's hard for us ladies. I'm like, I need that $40 moisturizer. The voice in my head is like, no. So I think you're doing well. I think your guy's going to show up. Give it a few months. I think you're going to go out on a couple of dates that aren't going to work out. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll work out a bit, but I think August or September is when you're going to meet your person. And I think he's going to be your person, like your person. Until then, really concentrate on what you're doing right now. You're taking care of yourself, getting your finances in order. You're doing something you love on the side. You're being great at the law office. I'm seeing some sort of promotion for you uh, at one, maybe both jobs the next few months. So you're doing great. And you've got some good friends at the law office. But it's very important for you to get some exercise. So that's one reason that sitting at a desk is like not working for you. So if you can like hit the gym or go for a 5 mile walk before you go to work, uh, that'll help a lot. But I think you've got a really nice year coming up, honey. I really do. I'm so happy about that.
You think what?
Yay. I think you've got a really nice year coming up. I really do. And I think as the year progresses, things are going to get better and better for you. I would, concentrate on yourself for a little while, because the more we do that, the faster Mr. Right shows up. Because you're so pretty and you're so outgoing, sometimes guys want you as a trophy, or they want you because you look good in their arm, you make them look good. But we want somebody who loves that you're beautiful, but for him, that's just the cherry on the top. He really loves who you are. And that's what I see coming for you. Is good?
Good.
Yes?
Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Take care of yourself. Big hug. Thank you for calling. Okay. Do we have somebody on the line? Or shall I just continue to? Oh, Beth. Hello, Beth. Nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry?
Where are you calling from, my angel?
Where am I calling? I'm calling
Virginia.
from Virginia.
Oh, I love Virginia. Okay. And when is your birthday? I like to connect people through their birthdays.
11/16/67.
Ooh, Scorpios. We love them. Yummy. I'm a Pisces. I got a PhD in Scorpios. And
I'm a Scorpio, baby.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces, so we get you. I love you already.
Oh, gosh.
So how can I
That's
help
awesome.
you, my angel? Yeah.
Well, what do you see? Do you pick up on anything?
Do you want to give me a like finance, love? It's easier if you give me a category. It's easier for me to jump in. Oh, I can jump in anyway. Okay, hold on.
Let's see. Let's do finances.
Okay. Yeah, I actually think you're doing okay in the love department. Here's the thing: when somebody has been in a relationship for a long time, sometimes reads to me as though they're single, because the line is sort of like, which is good. You don't want lines that go like this. So I kind of think your love life is kind of okay. Are you with somebody? Have you been in a long-term relationship?
Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah,
but no, I want to talk about finances.
Yeah, we will.
What about
I just wanted to check that out and make sure I was right. Actually, you're pretty good at making money. The only thing holding you back is you don't think you're very good at making money, but you're very good at making money. You just need a little confidence. So I feel like you have a job you're not thrilled about. Again, not unlike the caller before you. 1 second. I'm just hearing my guides are chiming in with something. I feel like you have a talent that you could make money with, that you're not quite, you don't think you're qualified, or you don't think you can. Is that right? Do you have some sort of talent that you're not using?
I'm getting ready to do a wedding venue, and I have a lot of questions, and I'm getting more confident, but I'm not. It's been a long, drawn-out thing. Lots of things have happened, and kind of stoppages, and now we're kind of like ready to flow through it. So hopefully, yes, I will. I will do this. I'll navigate through it. Okay, all the red tape.
Oh God, yeah. Well, there's going to be a lot of that, but it's going to suddenly sort of fix itself in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure how. The other thing are you a wedding planner? Because something that involves organization and social skills and like a creative vision is perfect for you. So is that what you're doing?
I definitely am going to probably be a wedding planner with this venue. I'll probably do a little bit of that. Yeah. With these venues, actually. I have 2 properties that I want to do venues on. Here's
what I suggest. Take the next couple months, because things are really going to open up for you starting in March and then again in July. Pisces season is going to be very nice for you, dear. So it's February 20th to March 20th. Here's what I suggest. You have a day job, right? You're doing something.
Yes.
Yeah, you're behind a computer. You kind of manage people, but you don't let them know you're managing them. So that's very good. And I'm not quite sure what that is, but let me get back to what I'm interested in, which is your actual love job. Over the next few months, what I'd like you to do is very slowly, one step after another, not that slowly, set up a website, take nice pictures of yourself, put together your vision of who you should look like. Because again, I'm getting a lot of good looking callers tonight. You're a very attractive person and you've got really good style. Scorpios always, they're like sexy but demure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I would start building the business from the ground up, because I feel like at the end of the year, just take it step by step. Don't get swamped. because we get a little easily, us water signs, we get overwhelmed kind of easily. So, but you've got really good organizational skills and you're very strong, like in your spirit. I don't know how else to put it. So you're going to do fine. I think by the end of the year, you're going to be booking a few venues.
Oh,
and then
you.
I think we got 60 seconds. And I think by mid 2026, you're going to be able to do wedding planning full time, because that's what you should be doing. You're so good at it. And
That's
couples love
beautiful.
you. Yeah, that's
Thank
what I get.
you.
Right.
I'm excited.
My love, thank you so much for calling. We got to jump off, but
thank you
God
so
bless
much.
you.
Yeah.
And that color looks great on you. All right, bye, sweetie. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for calling in. See you next week. I'm Peri Lyons. You can contact me at Peri Lyons on Facebook, PeriLyons. And I'm back next week on Moonstruck and A1R, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See ya.